How's it going, guys? I'm here to review Child's Play 3, 1991, the second sequel to Child's Play.
Left, right, left.
Welcome to Hell on Earth.
You are without a doubt the most pathetic thing I have ever seen.
So the plot for this film takes place years after the events of Child's Play 2, and Chucky's remains has been refigured again in a new doll or a new body. And that's how Chucky's resurrected yet again. And yet again, Chucky's still trying to find Andy Barkley, but when he soon realizes that Andy's actually older, he's 17 years old, and he is now enrolling into a military school. Of course, Chucky finds Andy in a military school, but like I said, he realizes that he's too old, so he finds another kid to manipulate and try to possess his body instead. I think the kid's name was Tyler.
Strict discipline.
Does this look like a gun to you, Barkley? It's a rifle. Next.
Rigid dress codes.
Presto, you're a ball.
Andy realizes that Chucky's back, but of course nobody believes him as usual. And he tries to warn Tyler that Chucky's actually a bad person. Do not trust him. But Tyler gets a little heated because he's like, "You're just jealous because Chucky's my best friend." Basically how a little kid would talk. He meets another roommate, like another friend. He meets a love interest. But of course, the military cadets are just giving Andy a hard time because they think Andy's just a slacker pretty much. But yeah, of course, Chucky is killing people one by one to the point where he needs to possess Tyler's body, and you have Andy and Andy's love interest to stop Chucky and his tyranny. And that's all I can say about this movie. This movie's, well, it's not a bad movie, but it's really not as good as the first two Child's Play movies.
It couldn't possibly get any worse.
Wrong again, wimp.
Chucky's back. A few years have passed.
No, you're dead. We killed you.
I'm new and improved.
Don't get me wrong, it has a lot of good moments, but it's just not really like one of the most memorable Child's Play movies. This movie is kind of forgotten by a lot of Chucky fans, or who loves these movies especially. So this movie is pretty forgotten. It's kind of like the black sheep of the franchise, but it's just, yeah, I don't know. This one's just kind of like it's kind of downgraded. That's the word. It's a little downgraded. The first two were way better than this film. This film's not bad, like I said, by all means, but it's just, it's just kind of cheesy if you compare it to the first two films. So yeah, really nothing new. I mean, the only new element they tried pulling was putting Andy in a different environment, which is the military school, and Andy's older, and now Chucky needs to find another kid to possess. I mean, that's the only difference, but everything else is the same. Yeah, it's just, this movie's alright. It's okay. It's not bad. It's meh.
And turn him into man.
Andy, how you've grown.
And this time,
I really gotta get out of this body.
he's looking for a new recruit.
I got some fresh meat.
The characters are kind of forgettable. The plot is kind of mediocre. So everything is just eh. The score sounds weird at times because it has like a little electric guitar bass going on in the background. It's kind of weird. And I mean, the best thing about these movies, and every movie, no matter how bad it is, it's Chucky. Chucky makes the movie good, which is voiced by Brad Dourif. So Chucky was like the only saving grace in this film. So yeah, overall, it's not a bad sequel, but in the same time, it's not like one of the good ones. It's not one of the best sequels or one of the better Chucky movies. It's just, it's between good and bad. It's just okay. So I would rate this film a 6 out of 10. So that was my quick review of Child's Play 3, 1991. Please leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
But I'm not gonna let you spoil it.
Now,
Just think, Chucky's gonna be bro.
Child's Play 3. Look who's stalking.
A haircut ain't regulation, soldier.
Regulate this!